This
Yeah, I have
conference
one
will
question.
now be recorded.
Yeah, yesterday we were at what is meant by load balancer. Okay, so today we'll go for application load balancer, which is very important. Okay, so let's go for it. Anyone has any questions?
Yeah, I have one question.
Yes, sir. Please go
Day
ahead, sir.
before yesterday, while explaining, there is concept called edit stickiness. Somebody
Yes,
has
yes.
question on something and topic got deactivated, so you didn't explain. Edit
No.
stickiness.
Don't worry about stickiness. We'll talk about it. It is very important. But for you, it may not be important. For a developer, it will be important. And don't need to worry. It will be covered in this topic. So you just give me some, maybe like today is what is the day? Saturday. Maybe Monday you will get an idea about what is stickiness. The English word itself is what is stickiness. It sticks. So first let's go and understand what is meant by load balancer, and stickiness concept will be well explained when we go for auto scaling capabilities. When you go for auto scaling, there is one problem will appear, and how do you solve that problem? With stickiness concept, sir. Is it clear, sir?
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
worry, I'll cover
Okay.
everything. Fine. So let's go into application load balancer. Now, very important. Sir, what is application load balancer? First type. What is classic load balancer? Anyone has any questions? Sir, similar, right? Classic load balancer is what? You hit me, I will forward to, if I have two servers, it will forward to the two systems. Clear? Right? Same thing you have it in application load balancer also. Now you can go and create an application load balancer, but you have a little slight concept. Now what you can do, so you can create an application load balancer. Now I want to create two servers, SAP servers, and add it the two servers. Go and create a server number 1. What is that? In which availability zone? A. Very good. Go and create another. What is that? SAP server. In which availability zone? Availability zone B. Yes or no? You need to add this one to the load balancer. Now both the applications are what type of applications? Both are what application? Both. These two servers are what? This one and this one. Contains what? SAP application. You can group to them, and please create, write it down. What is that? Target group. Please, so you need to create an application load balancer. You will be creating something called as target group. Sir, what is the meaning of a target group? A bunch of servers which are similar servers, SAP application. I can make them as target group. And let's take an example. The target group name, I can come up and say SAP target group. I can write it like this one. In this group, what do you have? Two servers of what? Similar SAP application. I can group together SAP applications. I can go for it. So what do you need to do for your application load balancer? What is the prerequisite? The prerequisite, you are going to create a target group. You are going to add two servers in the target group and add this target group to application load balancer. Any end user will go and hit the request like this one. The request will go and send it to the target group, and the target group will use actually what is that? Round robin. And it is debatable. We can discuss about more methodologies also. Internally it use round robin, but as an example we can change that also here. We'll talk about that one. Anyone has any questions? We are going to create a target group. You can go and create a target group. And target group, why do you want to go and create? This is SAP, this is that, this is this, this is this. You can go and provide. But let's go in detail about application server. I don't know, if the time is not sufficient, I'll go for Monday for creation. Today I should go and create it. Let's see how things will go. Important, sir, not, don't neglect it. This one should be mandatory in your brain. It's very important. Anyone has any questions?
Yeah, Kumar, Yugandhar here, this side.
Yeah.
See, we have SAP application on the availability zone A and B, different availability zones, right? We are
Yes.
targeting, we are clubbing together. It will be
Yes.
some performance issue, right? It will be
So
a
why do you
same
have a
avail.
performance issue?
No, again it will be distance and latency and
No, no,
everything
no.
it will come.
To get high availability, you need to compromise something. You cannot keep everything in availability zone A. Tomorrow availability zone is having a power issue, your entire application will be down. I have to make sure if one place something is not available, I should have another place to be ready available. That is the reason, and there is no need to worry. If you talk about network latencies, distance, in Hyderabad, you have 3 availability zones. You don't have major difference. One you have it in Nacharam, another one is in Gachibowli. Nacharam and Gachibowli is nearly 50 to 60 kilometers away. So that much big effect of speed or anything will not get affected now, sir.
Hmm.
Okay, so suddenly Nacharam is having a problem because there is a outage problem in Nacharam, in current something big thing happened, something dam collapse or anything. You don't need to worry because your server is also present in Gachibowli.
Yeah,
So
if it is within the Hyderabad, yeah, fine. But
so
it
that
is
is the reason
something like
availability zones are within Mumbai region only. No, sir. What is this? Availability zones are what? Availability zones are within region. What did I say in the first day? Region, inside region, what do you have? Availability zones.
no. Within that means Hyderabad has the two available zones. Suppose
Yeah,
if I
3.
have one, oh yeah, three. But some one available zone, one server is stay in the Hyderabad, another one is in Mumbai, the another one in
Yeah, that
Chennai.
will also we will go for, sir. That will also go, we will go for it, but we will try to understand why we will go for it. Let's go wait for it. A topic called as Route 53 comes, then I will explain you. That will also
Okay.
go for it. So think about it, sir. Netflix had deployed all the images, videos in Hyderabad, okay, in India. Suddenly, Hyderabad, something happened. Netflix should be down. Next should be have a
Yeah.
alternate other things. So they will go for it. So we'll talk about that. What is edulocation? What is content delivery network? All these things we'll talk about it. Clear, sir?
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone has any questions? I click on load balancer, load balancer, application load balancer, and I am going for what is that? Target group, add the similar server. Sir, what are the properties of application server? What is the difference between a classic load balancer and application load balancer? Write it down. It's clearly saying it is what type of a load balancer? Application. Application means which layer in OSI? 7th layer in OSI. Please study the Bible, sir. Last layer of, so the load is getting distributed on the last layer of your OSI model, application layers, layer number 7. It only works application load balancer. The customer can only deploy the applications which are which protocol? Write it down. HTTP and HTTPS only. Write it down. Application load balancer only supports HTTP and HTTPS because layer number 7 means HTTP and HTTPS only, right? Application level. Only HTTP and HTTPS, basically only application load balancer work. It is load balancing is happening on what is that one? Layer number 7, and you will go and create what is that? Target groups. Is it clear, right? Now, what is the disadvantage of classic load balancer? What are the things which are present basically in application load balancer? Now this point, whatever I'm explaining right now, it's one of the most important class in this 70 days. Whatever I teach, please concentrate, sir, and ask all the ridiculous whatever questions in committee in your mind. Okay, so sir, what is application load balancer? Slightly different. This is the first type, very simple. Instead of using classic load balancer, I'll use application load balancer, SAP application 2 systems. But application load balancer is not designed for this small purpose. It's for Uber level. Sir, what do I go for it? I think I'll tell you, sir. What is first? Let's go for it. Very, very, very important. I'm explaining you. Now I'm confused. Now, if I explain you this one, it'll take not today. We can't go. That's fine. In the olden days, till till the year 2012, 2011, every application is, write it down, monolithic application. So what is this monolithic application? I'll tell you, sir. Let's go for it. I'll explain you in a very neat way. If you don't understand, please ask me. What is monolithic application? Anyone has an idea what is monolithic application? What is meant by monolithic? Example, pyramid. Egypt pyramid is right. It is called as monolithic statue. Means what? A single piece. Okay. What is meant by monolithic? I'm taking here an example of Amazon.com. I'm taking an example of Amazon.com, guys. Right? I'm explaining you. So what I'm asking you people, you are Amazon company employees, are develop Amazon.com. So what do? Amazon.com is a big application. 30 people will develop sales application, marketing application. So let's log into Amazon.com and explain you neatly. If you have any questions, please ask, sir. One of the most important topic in your life. I go and click on. What is that? Amazon.com. I generally go and click on what is that? www.amazon.com. Yes or no? You people will now. He is interested in, sir. I want cricket bat, sir. He will go and type what? What he will do? Cricket bat. He will click on. Yes or no? When you click on cricket bat, it should go and give me all the cricket bat details. Yes or no? Happy? Okay. So he is a searching guy. He likes this product. Then he will do what is this one? Add to cart. He'll go and click on add to cart. He will purchase the product. Before he buys the product, he will, okay, Khalid will go and say, Arey, what is this one? I want to buy it. He will go and click on what is that? Rating. Yes or no? This is a total application. So what do you do right now? Very, very important. Amazon application. So Amazon application will be how they will do. This is one team, this is one team, this is one team. Khalid team will go and develop Amazon.com. If anyone goes and clicks on just www.amazon.com, one page appear, right? That ownership, who's developing? Khalid is doing. Default, anyone in the world clicks on www.flipkart. Sorry, Amazon.com, what should load? That is fine. What he is developing in Amazon.com. What he is developing? People type it, search and click on OK. It should write that module he is developing. What is he is developing? He is developing. What is that? Rating. I want to go and click on the review rating. He is developing the application. What is he is doing the application? He is writing an application towards card. What is he is developing an application? He is developing an application. When you purchase it, what will happen? Is it clear? I'm taking simple example. Amazon.com application internally has a sub modules. Yes or no? Yes or no? We cannot go and say everyone let's go and develop it and everything. He will write it something. He will write it. At the end of the day, I will club it. Yes or no? Amazon.com application default search, rating, cart and order is there. Yes or no? Very good. So what do you do right now? It's a very, very, very important, sir. Now I have a server number 1 and Amazon.com has load balancer. Yes or no? I'll create an application load balancer. I'll go and create what is that one? Application load balancer or a classic load balancer. I'm telling you the disadvantage. Now I'll go for like 1, 2 and what is this one? 3, and this time I'll go for what is that? Classic load balancer. Customer hits it, the request will go here, here and here. Yes or no? Very good. Let's go for it. We'll talk about this classic load balancer. Classic load balancer use what methodology? Round robin. Equally distributed. Yes or no? Very good. Now for seniors or juniors, important, sir. Let us take an example. Customers are using Amazon.com, round robin method, working fine. Very good. Yes or no? Now, particular person is doing what is that one? Is clicking order. When you click on order, it is asking, please enter credit card details. So you enter MasterCard credit card details and click on OK. Amazon is throwing an error. Your card is invalid. I provided all the valid data, man. What is this? Again, I tried. Your card is invalid. What is this one? Then I take another Visa card and I enter it. the transaction happened. So who's the problem is this one? The problem with Amazon. Amazon is not accepting MasterCards. They are only programmed to go for Visa card. You get very angry. You raise a ticket to Amazon company. Amazon company. So let's take an example, sir. Very, very, very important. Use your mind. If you have done my first task, my work which I given, you would have understood this one. But Amazon.com, a ticket will be raised, a customer will receive, basically customer will raise it, a developer will see, MasterCard is not working. Why, man? So let's go into the test server. They will use one MasterCard and click on enter. It is not working really. Man, this is very bad, man. So they will inform to the developer. Developer will say, oh man, what is this? They will fix this problem. So the developer will be there. They will be testing this application and they will find the bug. They will fix this problem. Now I'll tell you very, very important. They'll fix this problem. Now their bug is fixed. That means they will release a patch. Patch means now the code which they have written, that has to be deployed here. Patch, they will release a patch. Now the patch has to be deployed in server number 1, server number 2 and server number 3. Now use your mind. Senior people, can anyone tell me, if I want to apply the patch into this server number 1, what I have to do? Any patch when you deploy, what you need to do? Use your mind and tell me.
I need to route the all the requests to the server number 2 and 3. I need to
No. That is secondary thing, sir. I'm telling you, if you want to apply a patch normally to server number 1, 2 and 3, what you need to do? What are the actions you need to perform to apply the patch?
Generally, we down the server and then they will.
If you apply, my question here is, if you apply a patch into the server number 1, what will happen?
It will allow to
Okay.
MasterCard transactions.
No, sir. No, I'm telling you. See, that's what I'm saying you. If you want to apply the patch,
server 1 will be down for some time.
Yes, very good. Server number 1, if you are applying a patch, what you need to do? What are the steps to apply the patch? You need to stop the application server. Your Apache is running, right? You need to stop the application server. If you stop the application server, what will happen? Amazon.com is working? Yes or no? No, it is not working. The problem here is the code. There is a problem in which one? First one. But when you, so you are applying a patch for what? Orders. Yes or no? You are applying a patch for orders. So to apply a patch, what you need to do? Your total Amazon application is present in one place in this server number 1. Step number 1, you need to stop your application server. When you stop the application server, not only order, the total application server will be down. It will not work. You stop the server, you will apply the patch, you will download and apply the patch, install the application patch. Now you apply the patch as an example. Sometimes if there is any changes in the memory unit, it will ask you, please restart the server. Okay, you restart the server. When you restart the server, this one is affected or all are affected? All are affected. It will take 3 minutes time to go for it. Then the system is up and running. And then what do? Then you start the server. This is working. So the problem here is, think about it, sir. The problem here is first one, if there is a problem in one module and if you want to do the changes, it is affecting what? All. Yes or no? First
Yes.
point, first disadvantage. Second disadvantage, sir, by mistakenly, I have added a code in orders which is not making the server but breaking the server. Okay, it has, instead of making good things, it has done the bad things. Now you installed it, right click and start the application server. Application server is not starting, means how many modules are affected? All the modules are affected. Is it clear? All the modules are affected because of a bad code in one person as writing a code. It is affecting all the modules. Is it clear? So first one, what is the first point I said you? What is the first point? What is that? Okay. If you one thing you want to go and set right, you need to stop all the things. Second one, what is the second one? Just now I said you. If anything goes wrong, the entire application is not working. And the third one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the modules I have to write it in Java, .NET, Python, or any one language. I am writing it. What is wrong this one? Yes or no? Hope you got it. What are the small disadvantage of monolithic application, one application as a unit? Now I will tell you, let's go for it. I'll tell you what are the challenges where it is not supporting. In this 5 modules, can you tell me which is the highest one people will use it and the lowest one you use it? Tell me. In this 5 modules, which is the highest and which is the lowest? Huh? Okay, very
Lowest,
good.
lowest might
Default
be
is the
rating.
highest. Everyone in the world clicks on www.amazon.com. So default, lot of people will go and log in. So what do you do? So sir, let's take an example. Let's take an example. We don't have 3 systems. We have how many systems here? How many Amazon systems? 300 systems. In 300 systems, the load is so high because everyone will go and hit what is that? Default. So generally you are installing Amazon application here, Amazon application here. Which one is the lowest one in this one? In this 5
Rating.
models, which one is the lowest one?
Rating.
Rating.
Order is the lowest one. Order is the lowest one. Indians especially, 100 times you log in, 1 time you purchase it. Indians especially. Okay. So the problem here is, in how many systems I'm installing application? 300 systems. What is the servers you require for orders? You require order application to be in 5 servers or 6 servers. But in all the 300 systems, what are you installing? All the modules you are installing. Yes or no? Amazon.com is one application. So what do you install these 5 modules? Same here, 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 here in 300 systems. Arey, you don't require 300 systems. What is that? Orders. But there is no choice for you. As a one application you are installing in all the systems. Arey, default you require 300 systems. Search you require 200 systems. Rating require 100 systems. Cart basically 50, and basically order 5. Just go and create 5. You can't come up and say I'll create only 5 servers for only what is that? Order. Amazon.com is one big application. So I want to cut that application into pieces. How do you cut it? You don't have any option. Is it clear, right? So this is called as a monolithic application. Till 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, lot of companies using monolithic application. Now the world has changed into microservices. Please write it down. Microservices. Very, very, very important. Sir, what is meant by microservices? We'll talk about that one, sir, especially containers and all these things. It will come as an example. We'll go into picture. Sir, what is meant by microservice? Now I can go like this one. I'm going and changing right now, sir. So now I can go for it. Just now I'll go for it. I'll go for what is that? Application load balancer. Now what is meant by microservices? Chopping the application into smaller pieces. Let me show you what is monolithic application. It's a very, very, very important concept. What's the difference between monolithic application and microservices? If you see this diagram, all my components are what is monolithic application? Sales, marketing, all these things are one unit. But now I can divide. What is that? Now I can chop it. Sales as one, marketing as one, cart as one, order as one. I can divide multiple things. Each one has their own databases. Also I can go for it. Rating, I'll go and explain you one real-time example about this one. Anyone has any questions? Chopping monolithic means one unit. All the things are bundling into one thing. Microservices means application server. Basically now the application is divided into a order, one separate. Okay, add to cart, separate. Now I'll tell you what are the biggest advantage of this one. So online people, is it clear, sir? If you have any questions, ask me. Now what I will do, this is very, very, very important. So he wants to come up and say, I've given a task. What is a task? I want to develop a, okay, add to cart. Add to cart, how many people go and add to cart? How many people? Okay, so what I can do, I can first now, I can do like this one, sir. I'll create one, what is that? What is that? Target group. What is that? Cart. And install 1, 2, 3, and 4 servers. Only what is that? Cart. Is it clear? Only cart. I can go for another target group. I'll tell you some advantage. I'll go for another target group for what is that? Orders 1 and 2. I don't require much. Orders are less, right? So order. I will go for another one. What is this one? Default 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Many. Okay. So now I will add like this one. What should I do? Whether I have to use the round robin. Now in this default, what is this default application only has? Only you click on www.amazon.com, it will go for it. What is this order has? Only order. What is this cart? And I'll go for one more example. Rating. Yes or no? Ratings require like recently 6 servers of rating, right? Now you go and click on, you remember rating is there 4.1. When you click on it, it will go and provide you all the, what is that? All the rating details, comments, right? For this rating, I want to create one database. If my rating should be, some people, you go and click on 1 million ratings. You click on it, 1 million ratings will come. It has to be faster, right? For that one, I will use one database. What is that? For rating, what is that? NoSQL. When you go and click on search, when you type it, right, as an example, that default one, it will have one. What is that? Example. What is the database? Oracle database. I can define like this one. Now a particular person clicks on www.amazon.com. Where it has to go, sir? How it will go? Normally
Default.
load balancer uses what methodology? If I use round robin methodology, will it work? Yes or no? No. Why? You click on amazon.com. If you use round robin, one, it will go to first one, second one, third one, but all your applications are present where? Default third one, right? So what is application load balancer first feature? You have a first feature. What is that? Advanced routing. Now it will not use round robin method. You click on amazon.com. You can come up with your own, what is that? Rules. The request will go here. You can say, array, if anyone clicks on amazon.com, please, okay, what is that? Directly send it to which target group? Default. So it will go to default only. Okay. Now, if anyone clicks on add to cart, so add to cart, you can mention where to go. Anyone clicks on order, where it will go? Is it clear? Yes or no? First advantage you are able to see, I can chop it into multiple pieces and their own data, rating data, that data is stored in where? Happy? Next one. So what is the biggest advantage if I do like this one? Okay, the same problem, sir. The same problem. Someone has seen I have provided a MasterCard, entering MasterCard, it is not working. I will inform them. They develop the application. Now they deploy. Where they deploy? Orders only it is getting deployed. Let's take an example. Instead of a proper application, they provided a very bad code. When you apply, order is not working. Amazon.com is fully down or only order is not working? Only order is not
Only order.
working. That is the beauty of microservices. Tomorrow there is some problem here. When you click on order, only order will not work. But what will happen when you type amazon.com is working, add to cart working, that working, only that module is working with the help of microservices. In monolithic application, if you apply it, everything is one unit, entire things will not work. Here it is working. Is it clear? Second part. Let me go for second part. Anyone has any question? Second part. Second part, basically Dikshit will come up and say, sir, you have provided me ownership of card. My team will develop in Python. He will come up and say, I'll take ownership of order. He will develop in Java. He will write it in Ruby. 3 different language, 4 different language. But at the end of the day, you people go and click on amazon.com as one application. You feel amazon.com is one application, but it is internally divided into multiple applications. Each and every person can write it and they can respond everything in JSON. So no one knows whether it is writing in Java, Python, Ruby, nothing. They'll click on it and it will respond back. One module is getting affected, another module is not getting affected. These are the biggest, and you have advanced routing rules and regulations you can define, and you can come at it. You can do like this one also. Sir, all these things are very, very important, sir. All these servers are, what is that? Sir, all these servers is basically IP address. Not only EC2 instance, it will support anything. Is it clear? What is meant by monolithic application versus microservices? Please let me know if you have any questions. If you have any questions, please let me know. Is yeah, it can be different. This is a separate basically. This is in Java, this is in C#, this is in Python. I'm telling you, generally people will not do, but there are a lot of companies which can do like that also. There is nothing wrong, nothing is happening, because each and everything is a separate unit. That is called as microservices. All over the world, everyone in the world are going for microservices. For your example, you can take an example of Netflix. See, already Netflix, in a sense, it's microservices. See, Netflix architecture, go and check it out, right? If you see the Netflix architecture, if you see, first people will go and click on, what is that? What is that? What is ELB? Elastic load balancer. People will go and hit a load balancer, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What are those things? All these things are. What is this one?
Servers.
Microservices. Then microservices will be calling their APIs. API will call into the database all over the world. It is microservices. Is it clear, guys? As an example, you are not going for one module. You will divide your modules like this one, multiple modules like this one, and you will go for monolithic applications kind of a stuff where it's not one server. Now, if you see here, sir, monolithic application, 1, 2, 3, 4, another streaming system, another database. You divide your architecture into multiple pieces in your life. Is it clear? Not one unit, multiple units go for it. What is advantage? What is advantage? One thing is not working, other thing is getting affected? No. What is the disadvantage of microservices, or what is the disadvantage? Complexity. Very complex, right? You have to maintain more. It was on one unit, so easy to maintain. Now you are chopping and dividing, right? Maintenance more, complexity is more, but you get the certain advantage also with microservices. Is it clear? I explained you half cooked information. Other information I'll explain you when I go for containers. So what is meant by application load balancer? Application load balancer, classic load balancer will not support like chopping. It directly sends round robin. Round robin doesn't work, right? So, but application load balancer works. Let me log in and write it down, the definition of application load balancer. Important, sir, not important, very important, and it's a must. If you don't know this one, you could forget about getting a job in AWS. Just forget. Ramu, can you please mute your system, sir? I can create an application load balancer now. I can create it. Let's see. We get 30 minutes of time. That's fine. So let's go and write it down, sir. What is this application load balancer, sir? Let me start one server and create another server. That's fine. Second server. Oh, I stopped it, man. This is super. Then it should be no need. We can go and create a application load balancer. Let me. Array, no, man. Both the servers I created in where? B. That's fine. Not a problem. Let's see. Let's first write it down. Application load balancer. Let's go for it. Application load balancer. What is application load balancer? Write it down, sir. Very, very important, sir. The definition of an application load balancer. What are the two key features of application load balancer? Choose application load balancer when you want a flexible feature to set for your, what is it? web servers with HTTP and HTTPS. It only supports those things. Operating request level application load balancer provides what is that? Advanced routing capabilities. Understood, right? Go here, and go here. And it is very suitable for what is that? Microservices and containerization also it will support it. Okay, so we'll talk about that one. Very, very important. Anyone has any questions? Anyone has any questions? Pretty straightforward, very simple. Yes, sir. Any questions,
Yeah,
anyone?
yeah.
Yes, sir.
For high availability, we are
Hmm.
dividing the application into microservices. What if DNS itself is not working?
What is that? E?
Like 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 what I mean to say, application load balance itself is not working.
As
Then
I
what?
already provided this one many time answer. If the application load balancer is not working, it is not my responsibility. Application load balancer, AWS is providing you service level agreement. Now the question comes into picture is, sir, I created my application in Mumbai, and Mumbai by mistake, Amazon is not taking care of my load balancer. What should I do? Especially something, everything is working fine. Suddenly Mumbai nuclear attack happened, and now my load balancer is not working on that particular region. What will happen? Then you have an architecture. That's what I said. You right. Wait for Route 53. You can go for multi-region level. You can create one load balancer in Mumbai. You can create one load balancer in Hyderabad. If Mumbai load balancer is not working, the request will go to Hyderabad. Is it clear, sir?
Yeah, got it. Got it. Thanks.
Those things are there. Right now, load balancer is a region based. If the region is down, your load balancer will not work. But how do you go for multi-region based? Wait for it, sir. Okay. Anyone has any questions? Very, very, very important, sir. And there is a diagram, and these people, UI people, I don't know, they should kill these people. And there was a good diagram also. Yes. Not two, multiple availability zone. No, all the five availability zone will be working. Hmm. So that's a different region, no, sir. Availability zones are within the region. All the three availability zones will be running. The availability zone is nothing but inside a region. You have availability zone. Hyderabad is a different region. Mumbai is a different region. How can both can be same? Is it clear? If you go back and see the diagram of an application load balancer, rules you are creating, target groups you are creating, multiple things you are creating, this is called as application load balancer, which is having a capability of advanced routing, your own rules, target groups, grouping the set of servers. Clear? Is it clear, right? So this is one. What should I do? First thing, if I want to create an application load balancer, it is always better to go and create, what is this? Target group. Is it clear, right? You can create a target group here also. I'm doubtful that in 20 minutes I'll create an application load balancer. I should be creating, but give me 1 minute. I'll extend it to 10 minutes. What is there? Let me create one server in availability zone A and B so that I can create a target group, add it off, and I'll talk about that. And application load balancer is little clever, sir. It will come up and say, you can't do this one, you will not get high availability, do this one, it will do something. Let me launch. So second server, select it and terminate it. Launch another new server in availability zone A. So let's go and create it. Okay. Let it be t2.micro. Key pair is network is 8 a.m. and now you should select an availability zone, which is public availability zone A, right? I've selected A. Now I should select A as autos and public IP address. Create a new security group. I don't want to care about anything. I'll go and provide all traffic, all protocol, anywhere. All I'm just providing all these things. Advanced networking, nothing. You don't require nothing. Only you need the user data to be pasted here. Okay. Number of servers, 1, done. Let the server number 2 gets created. Now let's go for it. First one, if I want to create, what is that? Application load balancer. What is the first thing I need to go and create? What is that? Target group. So in the demo, for our demo, what I have done, I created 2 servers. One server, this is very real. So this server, if you don't know, let's go and launch it. So I created this server and this server, 2 server, right? Wantedly, what did I do? This second server is only having hello Chandu, hello Kelly, that's it, nothing is there. But wantedly, what did I do? In this server, I installed one application which will say, hello, this is a sales page. Sales application separately I deployed it. So if you see here, right, copy this one, wantedly. So let's divide it. http:// this name, enter. By default page, what did it say? But actually I installed another page also. What is this page? What is this page will say? This application is a sales page. Okay, this server number 1 is a sales, that's the reason sales. Another one is a default. Anyone clicks on it, it will say hello Chandu. 2 servers are there. I'll create this one as one target group, this one as one target group, and define some rules and regulations. So here, let's first go and try to create a load balancer. I'm selecting a load balancer, same to same, but I'll go for it. I don't think so today I'll go and create a load balancer, sir. That's fine, but let's go for it. Let's go deep dive. So let's go and create application load balancer, because a lot of things will come. I'm selecting, just go on for IPv4. Don't go for dual socket. What is the meaning of IPv4 versus dual socket? Write it down. IPv4 means IPv4 IP address it will understand. Dual socket means it will understand IPv4 and IPv6. It will go for IPv4 and IPv6. Right now I'm providing IPv4. And yesterday, like a classic load balancer, same question it is asking. Listener, what is your load balancer protocol and what is your load balancer port number? 80 is the port number. And please select your, what is that? Availability zone. Here it will ask you, please select at least 2 availability zone. 1 availability zone it will not allow. Classic load balancer will allow. See, it's mentioned here. Load balancer, basically blah blah blah. You can specify only 1 subnet per availability zone. You must specify at least, what is that? 2 availability zones. Very important. A and B, I know. So I don't know. Let's go and click on A. I want to go and select where are my servers are there, and B, I'm selecting 1 availability zone. A and B, I'm selecting. Just go and click on next. Click on next. Security group asking is to create it. Create a new security group. Port number 80 should be open to the entire world. Anyone in the world should go and click on it. Next, routing. Now we are trying to create, what is that now? What is that we are going and creating? I am trying to create, what is that? Dikshit. Okay, and there is an application. What is that? Sales. And what is this? Target group. Now write it down. Application load balancer. Do you remember? EC2 in classic load balancer, it is asking you, please add EC2 instance. Array, I don't want to add EC2 instance. I want to go and add a container. Container contains IP address. Classic load balancer will not support. What is supporting? Application load balancer supports Dikshit sales target group contains EC2 instance, IP address, lambda function. Which one? Write it down. Target types 3 are there. Right now, I am selecting EC2 instance. My server is EC2 instance. It supports 3. You can go and assign one IP address. You can assign instance. Everything you can go for it. Target type, instance, IP address, lambda functions. In this target group, what do you have? EC2 instance you have or IP address? I am selecting what is that? EC2 instance right now. Okay. Now, what is your port and protocol? 80 is a port number. That is fine. A protocol version HTTP 1 only. Now tell me, what is the meaning of health check? Now, this is the reason I'm telling you, maybe we cannot go and create a load balancer. I'll try my best. I'll go for 815. That is there. What is the protocol? HTTP. That is fine. Now tell me, what is the next one? Advanced. What is that? What did I said you? What is the meaning of health check? Load balancer will go and check it out whether the server is working or not. You remember it saying hello, and it should go and select, right? For the first time, what is application load balancer protocol? Application load balancer works on which layer? Which layer? 7th layer. What is level layer? Application protocol is what? HTTP and HTTPS. So it is also asking, hey Dikshit, how are you? So HTTP has to send me a data saying that I am fine. What is the meaning of I am fine? We are all human. Hey Khalid, how are you? What is your answer? I am fine or I am not fine, because you are a human being. How do I test an application? Hey application, how are you? What it has to respond. So the most important in your life, you should never forget about HTTP status request. Please write it down. Please write it down. HTTP status request. HTTP status codes. Status codes. So when you get one code, what is the meaning of this one? What is the meaning of this one? Write it down, the most important. So HTTP status code 200 to 299. Write it down. 200 to 299 means what? Anyone? Seniors. 200 to 299 success status. So if I say, hey Khalid, how are you? Khalid is wonderful. So Khalid will say, how are you? I am fine. In server, if you say, hey server, how are you? If it states I am 200, means it is perfectly working. 200 to 299 or about status codes, successful status codes. I am perfect, sir. I am perfect. It is saying you. Is it clear? Very good. Please write it down. HTTP status code 400 to 499. And there is a homework for you. 400 to 499. What is the meaning of 400 to 499? Client side errors. Write it down. Client side problems. Client side. Sir, I think let's take an example. You have gmail.com, www.gmail.com, and you are entering username and password wrong. Is it your problem or Google problem? Google problem, man. Our problem, man. We are entering not the problem. Let us take an example. There is a page. Let us take an example. There is a http://dikshit.com/sales.html. There is a page. Instead of sales.html, you provided sales.html. Will it work? So who is providing wrong details? Who is requesting wrong details? I am providing wrong details. Is it a problem with server? So sir, I'm sending, I want, there is a page called as sales.html, but I am sending Dikshit sales.html. Is the page is there? What it will respond? It will respond, boss, what page you are sending? There is no page. Between what? 400 to, okay, and that's what I did it just now. You remember this one? You remember what did I type? sales dot sales dot. By mistake, I clicked on what is that? So when I hit this one, what is happening? It will go to server. Server will come up and say, boss, 404. What is that 404? There is no page called as what is that? Sales.html 404, 400 to 499. What kind of a problem? Client side. That means something which we are providing where server is not able to understand. That is called as client side. Please study about 400, 401, 402, 403, 404, 429. These are the status core homework. Very important. Why you get 404? What is 404? 403, 402, 401, 429. Very, very important. All these things you will get it, sir, in internet. Is it clear, right? As an example. Now tell me, really www.google.com is not working. My problem or google.com? Google is not working, right? Anything between 500 to 599. Please write it down. 500 to 599. What is that? 500 to 599. Server side issues. There is a problem really on the server. This is my second round in Microsoft. They ask you, hey, you will be working in Microsoft, right? Yes, sir, I'll be working in Microsoft. How do you know? Really, Microsoft is having a problem. How do you know? I simply come up and say, I'll write a program in such a way that I will go and collect all the errors between 500 to 599. That is server side problem. Server is really down. 503. Server is having a problem. As an example, is it clear, right? 503 server is not working. It will go and provide you 503, 501, 502, 503. Okay, these are written code. So if I say, so I am load balancer, I am performing health check on the two application has to respond. I am happy. What is the status code? That is the reason why when you try to create that, what is this? So the health check will perform similarly. 5 health check, I'll change it to 3. Timeout interval is 10 seconds, but all the two servers has to respond. What is that? So here it is defined. What is that? 200, 202, anything between 200 to 299 success status. 201, 202 redirect, 201 some. Understood, right? Please study about this one. I'm just providing what is that one. Health checks by default. I'm changing it. Click on next. What is this one? What is this one? Please add your servers. In the target group, you need to add the server, right? You simply go back here. Array yaar. What did I selected, man? Let's go for previous. Did I selected? Let's go for previous. What did I selected? Previous. I think something array. I selected a wrong. Yeah. Okay. To correct, I did not select my VPC. So click on next. Next. Security group port number 80 open to everyone. Click on next. Target group, Dikshit target group. I'm providing by default. Yes or no? Okay. Now next, add the servers. It will appear. So I'm trying to create what is the target group name? Dikshit target group sales. And in this one, which are the sales application? I can register that one. If it may be 1, it may be 10. One group, right? I'll select like this one. Okay. And then what do I do? Add to register. When you click on this button, it will appear in the top. So if you see, I'll go and click on, then it will appear here. Is it clear? I'm registering one target group, this server. Very happy. Click on next. Thank you very much. Created, load balancer got created. But what is missing? Tell me. What are the things? What are the things which are completed and what are the things which are pending? What are the things which are pending? What did I created? I created, what is that?
Target group. Yeah.
Okay. I created, what is that? And I added one
Target group.
which is containing sales application, and this one is done. What is pending, sir?
Role
Now.
specific.
Now I want not role, sir. Now my
Other
question.
target group.
Another target group. I have to have another target group, sir. Yes or no? So how do I create, sir?
Yes.
Where is that one? You have created and working fine. Okay. By default, did I provided any rules? No. So if you see, How it will work? Wait for it. It will take, in the background it is performing health checks and everything works. By default, you go and click on, it is acting like a classic load balancer. You just go and click on enter. Let's wait for it. It takes some time because health check is performing. When you click on it, it will work as a classic load balancer. This is completed. Now what I want to do, I want to, what is the pending, sir? I want to create, what is that? Target group. What is that? Default one. Yes or no? And then add my EC2 instance. Let me do that one. For that one, what should I do? Go to the target group. What is that? Target group. Go and create a target group. What is the name? Fine. What is that? I'm in the default target group. What do you have? You have EC2 instance only. Which VPC? You will select the VPC. Okay. Health check advanced. I'm going to decrease here also the advanced one. Here the health check is there. I want to go and make it this is 3. Similarly, I want to make this one 10. Okay. Create a target group. Target group got created. Select the target group. Click on action. And then what do you do? What is the winning? I want to add the server, right? I'll click on add. It will appear the 2 servers. I want to select the second server, which is a default. I'll click on it, click on save. So I added server number 1, server number 2, target group is created. Target group, this one is completed. What is the pending item? Okay, this is pending. So if customer is hitting, what is that? Sales, where it has to go? Target group. Customer is by default clicking port number 80, where it has to go? So you need to define, what is that? Rules. How do you go for rules? Very, very important. My target groups are created, everything is there. Go back to the load balancer. How do I define a rule? There is an option here. What is this one? What is this one? Listener. Click on a listener, and then you have, what is this? What is in the below? View or edit the rules. You click on edit the rules. Now only one rule is there. By default, anyone clicks on HTTP load balancer name, by default it will move into, where is that? Target group. Now you can edit it. What is this one? Edit. Okay, you can go and click on it, edit it. Just go and click on it. If so, let me go for it. Anyone normally goes and clicks on www.amazon.com, it should not go to the sales, it has to go to the default. Click on forward, click on edit, and just click on it. Dixit the target group. Updated? Yes or no? So if anyone in the world clicks on port number 80, where it will go? Default. Now I can go and click on add another rule. If in my URL, what will be there? What is this one? In my URL, add condition, in my, what is that? Path, header, HTTP, request method, query string, IP address, any of those conditions. My condition is in my path. Anywhere you find, what is that? Sales in my URL, it should forward to where? Forward to not default. What is that? I click on save. Now the 2 rules I have updated. Clear, guys? 2 rules I've updated. Boss, you go and click on http // load balancer /sales/sales.html. The request will come here and say, what are you looking? Path contains sales. Path contains sales, directly forward to where? Dixit target group sales. http // just load balancer name. Default, where is that? Default. Done. You can go and create hundreds of rules with the different microservices capabilities. Anyone has any questions before I go for it? Let's see. Now the question here is, sir, when I click a URL is not working. Health check passes only, then you work, right? How do you know? Go to the target group. For health check, it will not appear. Go to, what is that? Click on target group and then go and check it out, the health check. Go and click on it, and then you have what? This UI, this people, I don't know what is this people are doing. Click on targets and you just check it out. Target group is, what is that? It is not yet ready. It's not yet ready. Just now we added, right? We'll wait for it. When you click on it, It is, what is that? Passing. Okay, let's go for it. Other UI, these people have killed it, man. What should I do? This is the health check, and wait for it. Wait for some time. You refresh it, it will appear here. Let's go for this one. And also we can go for Dikshit, right? I enter Dikshit to target group. Let's go and check it out. This target group. Is it both the same things should be? Okay, what should I do? None of the people have registered. We have selected, right? Hey, no targets are selected. Okay. Wait. No targets are selected. What is the meaning of this one? Let me go and click on edit. Array, sorry, man. Sorry. I select this one and I have to select. Sorry. Okay. Wait for it. Targets are, what is this one? The health check should pass, right? But wait for it. Once both the systems are ready. Okay. What is that? What is this? Healthy? Yes. Wait for it until these two things are completed with the health check. It is also healthy. Now, see, sir, what do you do? Very simple. How you can go for it? Now, see, sir, I'll go for a, what is this one? Load balancer name. Any one in the world, http:// normally you click on it. Normally, where it is going? Welcome to 7 a.m. batch default security group. Yes or no? HTTP, see here, http:// you go and click on it, by default it's going here. But if anyone goes and click on sales.index.html, right? Now you go and click on /sales/ what is that? Index.html. Where it will go? When you go, it will go to the second target group. Is it clear? Is it clear? I can bifabricate into 2 pieces, 10 pieces, 100 pieces. But at the end of the day, you feel like you are accessing only one application. That is what? Welcome to Amazon.com. When you click on Amazon.com, yes or no? Now you go and click on, what is this one? What is this one? When you click on add to cart, if you see the URL has, what is that? Whenever you find cart, where it has to go? Cart target group. Is it clear? As an example, you are interested in this product and you want interested in this rating. He clicks on rating. As an example, where it will go? Where it will go? Product review. Product review has different kind of capability. At the end of the day, you feel you are accessing one application, Amazon.com, but internally it is chopped into multiple pieces. This is the beauty of microservices. Is it clear, guys? Anyone has any questions? Online people, clear, sir?
Yes.
Okay, are you able to understand the concept of microservices? Here is a clear demonstration of two different applications. One is present in another system, another you go and click on it, another systems. And if you find click on, let's take an example. If I go and click on marketing, what is the error it should come? 404. You go and click on it. Array, where are you going, man? Marketing, where is that? 404 error. Got it? So hope you understood HTTP status. Application, how did I chopped into multiple pieces? Any one has any questions? This is must. You need to perform load balancer, application load balancer must, sir. Please take it seriously and do it.
Kumar,
Got it? Yes, sir.
Kumar, instead of HTTP, if you give HTTPS,
You need
so it will
certificate,
go.
no, sir. HTTPS. You need to buy a certificate, right? Certificate, you need to pay 11,000 rupees and buy a certificate. If you want to buy, go for it. HTTP is more secure. Now, what is HTTP and HTTPS? I'll go through, sir. Don't worry. But HTTPS means you need secure, you need a certificate, you will buy a certificate from Verizon company or AWS, you need to keep it managed in the server. Every year you need to renewal that one. You need to pay 8,000 to 11,000 rupees for single sign certificate so that it is secure. Got it, sir?
Okay.
Got it, sir? Anyone has any questions? How did I create it? I can delete in a similar way. No need to you don't get any cost on target group, only you get a cost on servers. I want to remove the classic load balancer, application load balancer. I'll create on Monday also. We'll pro for the properties of here. Simply go and click on action, and then what do? Delete and click on one button. No short, one deleted. Sir, I have my server, sir. What should I do? Go to the EC2 install. No need to delete target groups. Target groups are free. The servers, whatever you have it, this is a target group, 2 servers are running. Select this server or any of the server, and then what do? Sir, I don't want this server. Done, best. Got it? How do you segregate it? We will go for more properties, and then let's go for network load balancer, and then go for stickiness concept on Monday. Okay, guys, I'm signing off right now. Have a very great evening today. Have a very blast, have a very good party, enjoy with your friends. It's a good time for you to party. Have a very bright new year for you. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you,
Happy
and
New Year.
same to you.
Yeah. Monday is holiday. No, Monday is no holiday. What is Monday, sir? Wait a minute, where is Monday? What is Monday? Monday is 2nd, you have it. 3rd, you have it. 4th and 5th, I'm not available. That's it. Okay, guys, thank you. Bye.